I can't.
And now, thoughts from John's shower bench.
Yeah, actually, thank you. I forgot about that. All right, well, yeah, we're going to go inside the shower with John because he had an epiphany about Councilman Paul Koretz.
I did.
All right, so go ahead, and Deborah, don't watch him wash.
Okay, I'm
Especially in
covering
this-
my eyes.
This new era of, sex harassment.
But she has to hand me my loofah.
Did you fog up
All
the
right,
windows?
here's your loofah. I'm not looking.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and tell us the epiphany.
The epiphany was, what did Harvey Weinstein do as soon as he was accused of horrible things? He immediately changed the subject and said, I'm going to redouble my efforts to donate money to the NRA, remember? And that he was going to set up a scholarship program for women directors at USC. He started going through all these wonderful things he's going to do to fight for all these liberal causes, to get the spotlight off him for all the rapes he was committing.
I remember that.
Right?
By the way, you missed a spot down there.
Oh.
Yeah, watch that.
You know what that spot is?
Yeah.
That's not going to come off.
Oh, great.
So Koretz did the same thing. He and Bonin are terribly negligent, dangerously negligent in not getting the vagrants off the public streets, allowing them to, their encampment to develop to the point where they have their own stove and their own fuel supply. So what did he do? He released a statement, held a public conference, and said, well, I'm going to submit a motion and declare an emergency. We have a climate emergency, and we're going to do everything we can to reduce local greenhouse gas emissions because that's the cause of the fire. And it hit me this morning in the shower. He did a Weinstein. He tried to completely change the subject to get the spotlight off his sin, and
to use a different cause.
To
ignore the homeless encampments and say, yeah, Jerry Brown's right, this is climate change.
Yeah, it's something that has nothing to do with the original problem. Weinstein fighting the NRA or setting up a women's director scholarships at USC has nothing to do with him raping women. And him declaring a global emissions emergency has nothing to do with the vagrants who set the fire.
That's a great epiphany.
And he must have read the Weinstein book.
It hasn't rained much yet this winter. You're using a lot of water.
Well, there's no... last time I did this, there was that 5-minute timer, remember?
Tell me when you want your leopard robe, and I'll hand it to you.
Wow.
Just in
From
a moment.
distance, we hope.
In a moment.
All right.
I need a leopard towel first to dry off. So that's what he did. He tried to change the subject and make himself look like he's on the right side of history, the right side of the angels.
And he wants to take the media and the social media glare off of the homeless.
Right. So the news stories yesterday were all about his global emissions emergency in the city, and nobody wrote a story about how he and Bonin were negligent, not having the police chase these guys off the roadways and out of the wildlands.
Fire zones, yeah.
Out of the fire zones. That's what they should have done. But Bonin and Koretz are negligent because they're fixated on nonsense like global emissions, and they're not fixated on this huge issue, which is vagrants starting massive fires. Not to mention spreading hepatitis and all the other.
Well, if you listen to Bonin, the new normal is you got to put up with encampments that burn us down.
No, the new normal is you ought to be out of a job because you're dangerously incompetent.
Now I can't see you. The windows are really fogged up. You got really worked up in there.
You can come inside if you want.
No.
All right.
You got the robe, Deborah?
I need my robe.
Okay, here you go.
Handle the
Open
robe,
door.
turn off the shower.
Yeah, okay.
You did waste a lot of money, a lot of water.
But I'm clean.
You are?
Yes.
Partially.
Yeah.
I'm pure and clean.
All right.
Oh, sorry about that.
Did you just...
No.
You tooted.
No needed. Don't have to draw attention to it, okay? It's part of nature.
Tom McClintock, the congressman's coming on next. We'll talk about this federal tax reform
Yeah,
plan.
he wants to come on next.
They just want to see you in the shower. So we'll get you out of there.
John and Ken Show. Deborah Marquez, the news, KFI AM 640.